Right. So we can look at this camera and we can look at this camera, but with the glasses, we can look any goddamn place.
Wherever we desire.
It don't matter. Exactly. Hello, I'm Aloysius. I'm the owner of Haunted Harbor Tours, and today I'm joined by my brother.
Hello.
My actual brother.
Blood.
We look nothing alike. He's got all of my mom's genes, and I got all of the dad's genes. And Joe, we're going to be telling a story from the Great Depression from North Carolina today. You know,
Crazy time.
you're good with the hands there? You want to look tough? Or?
Yeah, I just wanted to
Yeah.
bulk up.
Okay.
I heard the camera adds a couple pounds, so I just wanted to try that out.
Clearly.
Yeah.
That's my excuse. It's not me, it's the camera. The best part of the Great Depression, all the fucking guys running around with Tommy guns,
Hell yeah.
knocking over banks.
Babyface Nelson.
You know, I think you would fit a lot in the Depression.
You know, I've often thought that.
I don't think you'd be robbing banks, though. You'd just be really sad, maybe fishing by the water, homeless. Joe, today, the story that I was going to tell, I've checked the newspaper archives, and it actually shows up nowhere in the newspaper archives. No journalist ever reported on this man's encounter with the ghost.
Never.
Never, yes.
Well, so where did you hear it?
I found it. The Ghosts of North Carolina Shores. And...
They're good shores to haunt. Does he not have a first name? He's like Cher?
No, this is Michael Rivers.
Gotcha.
So this is the only account of this ghost that I found. Tend to want to pull from multiple sources. However, what made this ghost interesting, I feel, this is actually one of the most common types of hauntings. When I have people on my ghost tours, more often than not, I will ask them, well, have you ever seen a ghost? And most people will tell me a story of a tough time where they're in a lot of pain, they're suffering, they are visited by a loved one. It's usually the pain and suffering is being caused by the loved one passing, coming to say goodbye, but also fairly common in these kind of ghost stories is a loved one coming to try to deliver a message, or somebody who cares about this person in some capacity.
Like the Sixth Sense.
I have no idea how that could be like the Sixth Sense.
I feel like a lot of those ghosts were trying to relay messages to like past
loved ones. Oh yeah, like the little girl in that funeral scene?
Exactly, yeah.
All right, yeah. A message from beyond. You know, the universe relaying important information to be able to help somebody. I found a lot of really cool stories that I'll maybe one day cover of brothers like you and me.
Hey, that's us.
Because we're brothers.
We're
brothers. Reaching out from across the ocean to see each other in the form of spectral activity. It's always freaky when it happens.
Wow.
But it has happened. Charlie Wynn, W-Y-N-N, owned a farm in northern North Carolina. He had a very luscious, beautiful farm with very fertile soil. This is not the Dust Bowl. This is a man who had a productive farm. Nobody was buying what he was growing. You know, it was just kind of a time of complete economic hardship, and he wasn't making a profit. But he was doing okay throughout most of it. But then there was a $45 mortgage that he had to pay. Just $45.
Sounds great.
I mean, I'd like to pay that on my monthly rent.
Right?
The thing is, though, if you can't pay $45, the bank forecloses. It don't matter. It don't matter how much it is. If you don't have $45, you don't, the bank could take your house.
That's true.
And that's exactly what he and many others in his community were facing. He had already sold his furniture. He had already done everything he could to try to weather this, and he was down to his last buck. And if you want, you can have a drink. We'll just edit that out.
Pause time. This is fun.
Do you ever watch my videos?
I do, of course I do.
You watch my videos?
I do. I watch it when I work. I throw it on.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
You watch. What videos have you watched?
Okay, well, I've seen the one where you had that introduction.
Oh, that was a good introduction.
You know, when I work, I do data entry, so it's nice to have something in the background.
We can record again. However, Joe, I have one problem. Annabelle is not visible in this shot.
Dude. Every time I don't know where she is, I get scared.
Look, Joe, here's the thing.
Oh, God.
She's gotten so close. Look how close she is.
Jeez.
Look,
where did she come
here
from?
she is. Joe, I need you to just
you want me to hold her?
Hold her.
This is my girl right here.
Don't caress the doll. That's weird.
That is a little weird.
You're being weird. Yeah. No, just hold her like.
You want me to cuddle with her and not caress
cuddle.
her?
We're on video. People are gonna see this.
She's giving me some eyes, dude. I don't know.
So where the hell were we in this story? Oh, the bank was foreclosing on his house. He didn't have the $45 to pay. See, you know what he did? He got ready to lose his house. That's it. He's sitting there in his kitchen at his table that's worth nothing with his wife, having dinner about a week before the house goes on to market. And there's this storm outside that's, it's just raining cats and dogs. There's a bolt of lightning. And his wife sees a man digging by a great oak tree just off by the woods.
Oh, man, here we go.
She says, there's a man digging in our yard by that great oak, by the forest woods. And the next bolt of lightning comes down. He looks out the window and he sees nothing. So the next night...
He's got to think his wife's like a little insane.
Yeah, well, I mean, you love a woman.
Right.
If she tells you there's a man digging in the backyard and you look outside and you don't see a man outside digging in your backyard, you don't say, hey, you're a crazy bitch.
That's true. Yeah.
You may be thinking it. If a girl ever asks you, hey, does my dress make me look fat? You say, well, look, you're beautiful. And
what if, honestly, it does make her look a little fat?
Well, you don't fucking say it. How's it going to help?
I don't know. It's just like, what if someone down the road tells her, hey, that dress makes you look fat? And then she's like, oh, why didn't you tell me?
Because no matter what she's wearing, she's beautiful.
Even if it's not the case.
It's always the case.
It's always the case.
It's always the case.
Always the case.
And you never say otherwise.
Gotcha.
That's rule number one of being a manipulative boyfriend. All right. The next night, he's in the kitchen and just sitting there. The rain is going still.
Was it going in the day too?
Maybe.
But it was raining.
But it was raining again. And it was electrical storm.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah. And so his wife, look, you got to make
I had her in the other frame.
You got to keep her in this frame too.
Both frames?
That frame. Yeah. Keep her in this frame. Look.
Love me.
Look, you can't see you though in this one. So his wife is away, and there's a bolt of lightning that comes down, and he now sees a man digging between the roots of the oak tree. And she walks in, looks out the window, and again, there's nobody there upon the next lightning strike. So
I'm trying to find the right spot.
We're good.
Take her away.
There she is. She is.
That's good. She's in both screens.
She can just.
Yeah, that's better.
So,
oh, you're caressing her.
I love you, Joe.
Too, man.
I love you. Oh, this is gonna be a weird video to edit. Mom's gonna watch this one for sure.
I would hope so.
She won't tune in for me, but she'll certainly turn in for you, her favorite son.
I do take after her.
Oh, she's gonna be mad about this one. You do. You look like her.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be told that you look like a lady all the time?
No,
I look like a man.
I think nothing's better looking than a lady, so looking like a lady kind of works.
Yeah, and Mom's beautiful.
She is.
So you're beautiful.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
But so is Dad.
He looks like me.
Yeah.
So. Anyway. Man, he has a social life as well. He's not just a depressed old man in the Great Depression, sitting lonely every night. When Friday comes, on Friday night he goes off. He's playing some poker at the, with his boys. From what I understand, according to this, it's like a local shop, that they play poker in. He tells them about this man who seems to be able to appear and vanish in a lightning strike. And they say, well, that's actually probably a really good omen. If a ghost is fixated on a single spot, I'm no occult specialist, but I would imagine there's probably something that soul is fixated on.
True.
And it may even be reaching out to you and saying, hey, here's the solution to your problem.
It wants you to dig in that certain spot or something.
Right.
Maybe there's something there.
Right. There, could be something important.
Wow.
Yeah. And so you know what he does? He says, fuck that. That's so stupid.
Oh, man.
You fucking ghost trying to tell me there's something important by that tree. Get out of here with that bullshit.
Boomers.
No. Silent generation.
Ah.
So it goes silent generation, greatest generation, fucking boomers. Then there's Gen X who are, they're all right. And then our fucking dope-ass generation, millennials. Nobody hates the millennials.
We are loved.
So,
back to business.
Jesus Christ, this is a fucking weird one. I'm loving it. Annabelle's loving it. Look at the way she's staring at this camera. She can't take her eyes off of this captivating tale.
She's drooling. That girl, she's thirsty, dude.
She don't fuck around, man. It's Saturday night. Last day. He's drinking. I mean, it makes sense.
I would too.
Well, I wouldn't, but you might.
I would.
He's hopeless. The bank's coming tomorrow. This is his last night in his house. He and his wife, they have a nice dinner, with their farm food.
Pop out the old wine. I mean, might as well.
Well, and they probably had sex.
That's cool.
I mean, wouldn't you want to have sex in your last night of your freaking mansion?
Definitely. Was it a mansion?
I mean, it's a farm.
Yeah.
Farms tend to be beautiful houses.
Definitely North Carolina.
North Carolina, right along the shore?
Oh,
absolutely. He's got a beautiful home.
Yeah.
And he's losing it. It.
For $45.
Then, Joe, it starts to rain. There's another storm. Him and his wife are drinking, and they're crying, and they're kissing a little bit because they're married, and they love each other, and she never wears a dress that makes her look fat.
Damn right.
All of a sudden, there's a bolt of lightning. And guess what they see outside?
That motherfucker.
That language. What are Joe, guess what they see outside?
That guy digging.
Yeah, that random man digging at that tree. And so you know what this old man does?
What's he do?
He says, fuck it.
What?
Yeah, I can use curse words. He goes out to that tree and he starts to dig.
Good for him.
Yeah. And he digs, and he digs, and he digs. Right where he saw this old man digging. Big radius around the tree. And you know what he finds? Fucking nothing.
Really?
Yeah, he brought a pickaxe. He brought, a shovel. He was digging for a while, expecting. He pulled up stones. Every time he hit a stone, he was like, oh, this is it. And he's like, no, it's a fucking rock.
Does he keep digging?
Well, he dug he's like down hitting the core of the earth now.
Man.
He's there's just nothing down there. And, he's drunk and he's pissed off and he's about to lose his home. And so he picks up his pitchfork and he just throws it, and then he throws the shovel and they hit the oak tree, this old oak tree, which it ends up is hollow and it cracks open. And inside, you know what he finds? A jar full of cash. Greenbacks, man. The good stuff. Yeah. So and he saved his home.
That's amazing.
Yeah, ain't that great?
So you think this ghost knew that he would throw his shovel in desperation?
No, I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
Why didn't the ghost...
Well, yeah, why wasn't the ghost knocking on the tree?
Right.
I don't know. I don't fucking know. I mean, ghosts are weird, man.
They are weird. Did you ever read the, what's it called? The...
Bell jar?
No, it was a book. It was a book called... It was a personal legend in the book. Everybody had to achieve. And if they didn't achieve it, then, it sucks for them. If they do, then they'll get this great wealth and stuff,
The Alchemist.
The Alchemist.
Yeah! I love that book.
This reminds me of The Alchemist.
Yeah.
This guy, he's his personal legend, is somewhere nearby, and he gets a hint that it's buried underground.
That is the most boring personal legend. I'm living my personal legend. I opened a ghost tour company. You're living your personal legend. You're living in a city, and right. And this guy's like, I'm gonna live on a farm with my wife. That was his destiny. That's what you were made to do this, you fucker.
I mean, hey, it's a beautiful wife who never looks fat in a dress. I mean, that's
true.
Yeah.
Because he's happily married. You are not happily married if you ever say to your wife, why'd you even buy that ugly thing? And you know what? It's not even your dress, you cow.
You got that from the hot neighbor next door. You can't fit in that.
Oh, man. What are you doing? Like eating bonbons? Anyway, guys, hit like, comment, subscribe. If you click this video right here, you'll find a video. And if you click like this video here, you'll also find a video. I don't know what they fucking are. But hey, keep watching. Thanks for tuning in. You're the best. Thanks for watching to the end. All right.